Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa. Today is Friday, so you know what that means. Grab something red and grab a drink because we need a happy hour. And I just want to give a huge shout out to our men and women in service, and God bless you all. So sorry for your loss this week. There's just no words for that. So God bless you all. It's always a red Friday here at the happy hour. Welcome back, Westwood.
Howdy.
We missed you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was.
It's good to be missed, especially when you're under fire.
Well, that's the longest I think we haven't done a show together.
I think it is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Really, we hadn't missed one at all for I don't know how many years.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it really has been a long time.
And then
Chalk that one to me. I'll take full responsibility. I am culpable for the 2 weeks.
It's okay. But you were missed. Just know you're missed and everyone loves you. And I was really grateful when I saw you jump in the chat last Friday because I know you were really busy.
Yep.
But you still made time to
have a little bit of time, pop in there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's about, right?
Hanging out. That's a pretty good show from what I was hearing.
It was fun. They would love to come back on with us again with you there. So we'll have to do that sometime too.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, it was really fun. And I would love for you to come on WBRT sometime.
I know.
I keep asking you, but I know the timing of the day is hard.
Well, we'll see. Timing at some point will more clarity will be available for me. So yeah, that'll happen.
Well, that's good to know. Yes, Marky says, let me turn on comments. Everybody can see comments. Yes. And thank you guys all in the chat for joining us. You know, the community is the reason we're here. And so I'm very grateful when you guys participate and make comments and all the fun things. So, gosh.
So catch me up on the last 2 weeks. Was anything happening?
Nothing. Not a thing. Pretty boring.
Nice seeing you.
I think. We may be ascending to 5D. Aliens are coming soon. I had a really fun show with Bix and Jenny.
I know I haven't watched it yet. I know you guys did a show yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So there's, my thing that I keep shoving down everybody's throat about the 4D, the Saturn Satan box, and the little people with tiny hats and all that.
Cubes.
Yes, and that's our prison. And so I had that discussion with them, which Jenny's like, oh God, here she goes again. But
Lisa.
Yeah. Because around this time last year, we were all together in Canada.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
For Jean-Claude's thing. And that was a lot of fun. And Jenny's birthday is on the 15th. So a couple more days. Beware the Ides of March. How appropriate.
That's what I was thinking. Look out. Beware the Ides of March. Beware the eyes of Jenny Moonstone.
That's right. Yeah. So big happy birthday to Jenny. We love her.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah. So that was kind of all you missed. Mostly.
Okay. I mean, is the Iran thing still going on? What's going on with that? Where are we at with it? So there's at least two narratives. There's probably three narratives. Depending on where you are in the movie, people saying, oh, we struck Iran first. They struck us. We know they were involved in the theft of the 2020 election. There's reasons that Hillary and Obama were sending pallets of cash there for years. A lot of people believe there's one narrative that believes that that the Epstein files weren't kept in Epstein Island, that they are distributed. And part of this is a collecting either of saving children and or collecting that information. Because once again, remember when Trump said, "He who has the gold makes the rules," and then we found out that they called the Hillary files on Weir's laptop the golden files.
Oh, yeah.
Well, where are the golden files kept? And where is the gold? And gold will destroy the Fed.
Yes.
Is that what they meant? Because
Well, yeah. What kind of gold are we talking? Because
Right, 'cause
Trump's been associated with gold forever. I mean, it's
Yeah.
always been like a recurrent theme. You know, he's always pointing out gold. Oh, look at the gold.
Well, and money does not run the world, because
No.
Elon proved that with his 14 magic money printing machines.
Yep.
Like Vic said yesterday, he said, money can just be created out of thin air. The
Right.
Fed
It's
has
not bad.
delayed their contract with us.
Yeah.
And they keep printing fake money, which just devalues ours more.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, the gold that they have is the blackmail. And that's what has run the world for years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to think about it, though. You know, you've got the early Western, or I shouldn't say early Western, the Europeans coming over here in our early history in the Americas, you know, our written history. What are they coming over here for? Gold, silver.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're coming over for. I mean, and it's continued to this day, because you'll see countries, Libya, look at them, went in there, took the gold. I mean, you know, in the World Trade Center, take the gold. And you might not think it's important, but it's very important to countries, the stability of countries and power that countries have. Venezuela, a lot of people say, you know, there were issues with gold. I think they were trying to get their gold back a few years back from
And their silver.
UK. Yeah, I mean, so these precious metals, they mean something. I mean, there's a limited supply of these things, and that's the real money. But then you look at the other side of it, or other forms of money. It comes down to energy, and what is gold and silver, but energy that's been harvested out of the ground. And then you think of what are other forms of energy? Okay, petroleum, oil, humans. You know, fill in the blanks on that.
Well, and that's what, if you look at the definition of human trafficking,
Mhm.
you could say that the Fed has been human trafficking by us putting our energy into dollars.
They've been trafficking your energy. They've been
And they've
hijacking
been
your energy,
trafficking our energy.
stealing it. Yeah, theft, kidnapping it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's all about vampires
It is.
and wanting energy to feed them, and that's really what it comes down to. It's different forms of energy, but it's that's the way it is. I mean, it comes down to that energy. At some level.
The encouraging part is that people like Judy Shelton are starting to call it out. She's even been posting even more about the Fed. Now who's playing politics? Powell's attorney is counting Senate votes. Powell threatens to not step down when his term ends. Meanwhile, he refuses to even fulfill the requirement to give semi-annual monetary report to Congress. So much for accountability and transparency. And earlier she posted about how instead of having transparency and report, I shared this when I did my show with Skullcap last night. And if you go to the federalreserve.gov and search for building renovation, there's like no reports or transparency, but they actually have all these declarations. She says, we see many lofty declarations about the Fed's commitment to accountability and transparency. Powell is even quoted on saying that with independence comes the responsibility to provide transparency that enables effective oversight by Congress, which in turn supports the Fed's democratic legitimacy. And then he literally refuses to send the reports to Congress. Like, you cannot make this stuff up.
No, unaccountable. An unaccountable child. That's what it is. That's what he wants.
Yeah. Just lawless, completely lawless.
Mhm.
But trust me and keep using my dirty fiat.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
That's all good.
And Bix was talking about, it was in Cliff's data that last year, a lot of people wouldn't file, but this year, like, nobody would file.
Yeah.
And he's like, how can you with good conscience at this point?
Right.
When you know the amount of fraud that's involved, you know what your dollars are allegedly going to.
Yep.
How can you be a part of that?
Yeah, it's I mean, it's right. It's like conscientious objection, in the war,
Mhm.
where it's like, I'm not going to go kill somebody. I conscientiously object. And it's the same kind of thing there. It's just, my soul will not let me support this anymore. I can't do it.
Well, think about if you were a parent, because we're the
I say that
provider.
hypothetically.
We're the provider of the funds to IRS, to Congress to create this, allegedly. We all know that's not really how it works, but let's play along with the narrative.
Yeah.
So if you know that your child is buying, well, let's just put up the most recent idea of Congress. They refused to release, the majority of them refused to release the list of information from the $17 million sex abuse cover-up fund.
Yeah.
They literally have a fund with our tax
Yes.
dollars.
They've had it for a long time. They pay off people.
Yeah. And I know Stephanie Bice voted against that from Oklahoma. So shame on you. There's a whole list. I should read their names, actually.
Yeah.
We should.
mean,
we
it's
should read their names. Let me see if I can find it real
Well,
quick.
I got an idea. Let's set up a fund so that when we do bad things, that it'll just pay for those and settle and NDA it, and it'll all go away. Let's just do
Sick.
that.
It's sick.
And then we'll redact the names. So it'll be good. It'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Okay. I'm going to have to find it, but
That's right.
I apologize.
Well, you might want to say everybody but this person, this person, this person.
It might go quicker. It was literally like a massive majority.
Yeah. And it was no big
Yeah.
deal. It's just business as usual.
I'll find it and
Happens.
we'll read the names, or we'll at least show them at the end or
Yeah.
something. But here's the other thing, and I thought this brought up a great point. So nobody's reporting on this. 37 missing children found during a human trafficking in Riverside, California. Now, we all have to watch? Janine posted this. Somebody else wrote it, and I apologize. I don't remember who wrote it, but Janine retweeted it, and I was like, great point. But the person said, why is it that we've been forced to watch weeks and weeks of an 80-year-old missing woman? And not that she doesn't have value, but then not a single thing about they're carrying out little babies.
Yeah.
Little babies.
We don't want to talk about that. Where's Savannah Guthrie's mom? Breaking news. We have a camera of someone in a mask, a video. Let's analyze this for the next hour. Who could it be?
It just pisses me off.
Oh yeah, but that's
tell you.
why, and that's it. You can't watch it anymore. Again, I can't. I can't.
I can watch it all day long, and I've got trees around here, and I got some rope, and just like Burchett said, bring them to my farm.
Oh, I was talking about the Savannah Guthrie mom thing.
Oh, sorry.
Like, really? I mean, how much
Yes.
can we watch of this nonsense?
Yes.
I mean, again, she's a person that's important, but I mean, they got 37 of them there. Shouldn't they be?
We're all
37 times more
important.
important.
Yes. We're all important.
Come on, man.
Oh, I had the list. I think I have it in Telegram, though. I'm sorry. I'm just distracted. Oh, this was.
Cross-reference it. Use AI to cross-reference it to the Epstein list, and then
There you go.
Mutual
Oh,
list.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
This is a really great point to get off too negative because we want it to be happier. Tim Burchett exposes the price of gas increasing in America has nothing to do with the Iran war. He says, we buy zero oil from Iran. Why would this bother us? Our fuel companies just decided to take advantage of the situation and price gouge Americans. So then he goes on and talks about the price hasn't gone up. And actually, I saw a chart where it was talking about, oh, no, it's Dave, I think, sent it to me. And Dave, that in 2008, the price of gas was $4, and it's less than $4 now. Why are we freaking out? It's just it's a perception. It's a manipulation of perception that they get people to turn against each other and point at this dot on the chart and say, I'm a victim. It's this whole victim mentality that people want to be empowered by, and it's just insane. But should I play this real quick? His little.
Buy it.
Okay.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett just filled up the dually
Next president of the United
diesel yesterday. I decided to do that instead of sending my daughter to school next year. But the reality is, I mean, they're ripping us off. Diesel is like the second cut they take off it when it comes out of the ground. I think it goes kerosene and diesel and then gasoline, and diesel is the most expensive. And I'm sure they can make some sort of, they'll bring out the economic experts, another to cover themselves on that. Another thing that really ticks me off about it is that they've when the price of oil, like they say, well, it's this whatever happens overseas is causing this to happen. But then when you go to the hardware store or the auto parts store and you buy a quart of oil, guess what? The price hasn't gone up. The price of the gasoline in the tank is going up, and that's gasoline that is probably months from it was in the ground, and then it was converted into gasoline at a refinery. So the whole thing is just ridiculous. It's greed, and eventually we're going to come to a point in technology, say coal turning coal into oil and gasoline, as the Germans did during the Second World War. But guess what? The technology hasn't advanced since then. It's still cheaper just to get oil out of the ground than to convert coal, which we have a lot of. And how much oil does America get from Iran? Zero. That's how much. This is a scam, and these oil companies, shame on them. They're using this opportunity to make record profits once again. So you got to ask yourself, even if we were getting it, what about the stuff that's already in the pipeline, that's already been paid for, the gasoline that's in the tank at your neighborhood filling station? How does it go up exponentially when something happens overseas? It's a scam.
It's a scam. This happened during COVID. Hey, thanks, Rainey. That is a big help. Thank you so much. With cars during COVID, the car dealership. The car dealership. Oh, I don't know about rental.
Remember that nonsense, the rental cars, and how that was, you couldn't find any.
I didn't know that.
It's all artificial scarcity, and he's 100% right. First of all, anybody that says filling station, I'm voting for him, because that tells you a lot.
That's me, great.
Yeah, you gotta like that. But yeah, it's here I am interrupting you, but it's.
Oh no, you're good.
It goes back to what I was talking about with the energy. How much money has been made since this whole thing started on longs, shorts, and all the volatility in the markets? I mean, they're just fleecing markets is all they're doing. I mean, there's plenty of oil in the pipeline. We've got a glut of oil, and he's 100% right. How much is coming out of Iran? None of it. Oh, but there's the threat that they're gonna stop oil traffic. Iran's gonna give me a break. They're not gonna do anything. This could get really bad over there in the Middle East. Yeah, if they want it to get bad, it will, but it's not. I mean, it's all just scams. And everything's just a scam. I mean, it really is. I think you just said it. It's a scam. I mean, it's just manipulation of markets to make more money, to fleece the dying economic system that the Fed is, and get as many dollars as you can and feed at the trough before the whole thing collapses.
Well, and the fact that these big corporations are colluding together to do it, because like in the car industry, that's during COVID, that's what they did. They were like, hey, there's gonna be a pipeline or a supply chain slowdown because of all this. So whatever cars you have, hold them back.
Yeah, let's create artificial scarcity.
There's a shortage. And they charged them 10 grand more over a sticker. And then they got stuck with a bunch of cars.
Good.
And then it went, and now they're stuck. Then they had to go through the getting rid of the cars, all this with the big inventory. But it just, Wayne, we're still, okay, today, speaking of the great infection, today is the 6-year anniversary of the lockdown. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, it is. And we had the big crypto crash, where Bitcoin wicked down to $3,000. Was it March 15th or something? Or it might have been today, March 13th. It was right around now, back in 2020. Yeah.
Crazy.
Ridiculous. And now all of a sudden, wow, cattle, beef costs a lot more money, and everything you get is doubled in price. Huh? Oh, okay. Nice way to, shift that inflation, and blame it on COVID.
and blame it. Yeah.
They
And
won't remember what 2019 prices are like. They'll be so scarred and traumatized by all of this fear mongering, and then you're going to pay more for everything.
and when you're paying, like to Marky's point, she was talking about more the groceries and stuff
Oh, it's horrible.
and the things, that kind of inflation. And the fact that, like, I mean, we never go out to eat. We eat at home all the time, whatever. But every once in a great while, like if we're out and doing stuff, then we'll eat out. And like we were at like this simple diner. I had a sandwich. He had a sandwich, and we had 2 iced teas, and it was almost $50. Like obscene.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how people can eat out all the time and
It's
and live it.
amazing, isn't it?
Well, it's it's disgusting to see that your money doesn't go very far. And then on top of it, you're not eating, you're eating, processed food. And whatever.
Trash. Yeah.
But, oh gosh, I know it's hard on everyone. And that's, I was talking to Bix a little bit after the show, and I just, catching up, seeing how everybody is. And I was like, it's things are kind of tight, and, we're all trying to make things work and flipping as hard as I can, so I don't have to sell my savings,
Right.
that are for the future, and,
Exactly.
he's like, everyone's kind of hanging in there. And he said, but it's coming. So and Jenny pulled my card that I would need, I'd be able to break ground on my house in the summer. So, and in my mind, so I'm going to tell this because it's on my channel, so I can say what was in my mind.
Right.
In my mind, it was $200. I needed $200 silver
Okay.
to be able to like really
Do it.
get started, do what I want. Yeah. So
you heard it here first. $200 silver by summer.
by summer would be a great summer. Yeah, Dana, you're completely right. How do you wake people up? You hit them in their pocketbook. And that's what, when COVID happened, I thought, oh, there's no way these people, when they come after their children, that's what'll wake people up. Nope. They just handed their kids over like they have for
Move
years.
along. I want to go to the movie. Give me my mask. I need to go to the baseball game. Give me my mask.
Just wear your mask and we don't care that it emotionally stunts your
But you can
child.
go to the liquor store and it's open. You don't need a
Yeah,
mask.
well, that's different. That is
You
a
can
necessity.
go gamble. The casinos will let you in, but can't go to church.
Mm-mm. No, you might catch something there like critical thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking June as well, Thurand. She had said August originally, but she lives in Florida, so she doesn't know when seasons happen.
Yeah, that's true. She didn't know what Christmas is. All that.
She's like, it's summer, so like August. I was like, what? Summer is not August. I'm like, June.
But is it hurricane season or not hurricane season? Let's see.
Yes. Yeah. 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 So we'll see what happens. And then I was sharing, have you read you probably haven't. You've been.
I
so
haven't
busy.
read anything. Well, I have read some things, but probably not that.
Probably not those things. Did you read Cliff's report, his
haven't
latest
gone to-
report about the
no.
war? No.
Is
Okay.
that on his Substack?
No, you have to
Oh.
buy it through Kindle or Amazon.
Okay, no, I didn't read it then.
It's like costs $3.
I'm broke. I can't afford it.
$3.33. Everyone can afford it
333. I'm gonna have to buy it now.
on Kindle. Yes.
All right, it's a good number.
It's a good number. But then I was sharing, and Bix corrected me because I had thought these were silver numbers or prices, but this is the emotional. So I have it listed
Oh, okay.
incorrectly. Cliff's silver chart. It is not Cliff's silver chart. Please do not pay attention to the person behind the mirror, the curtain.
Never mind the wizard.
Yes. But,
pretending to be the wizard.
This is where, so like we're March, it says and Congress. So it said Epstein and then it said and Congress. So I wonder if the and Congress blip was them voting to protect the sexual abuse survivor fund. Do you think that's enough of a blip to, because what this is, it says synthetic market proxy correlated to emotional tension. So this was supposed to cause like severe emotional tension about Congress being an issue like for all of us. And I just don't see the people being that upset about it, to be honest. So maybe there's something still coming.
Yeah, I don't know. Social change triggers in green, huh?
Yeah, and then
Holy cow, we're looking at what's the spike there? What the way up the top? What year is that? I can't see.
That is 2026 July.
July. Well, that makes sense.
And see, this is 20 or about June of 26. These two peaks.
Okay. All right.
So, and at the top, he wrote, when at that peak in July, he says, you won't like living in a $600 silver world. So I don't know if that means that is 600. I thought it meant like 330 because I was looking over here, but he said that this is an index level, not a price chart. So I don't know. And then I looked up what seppuku is.
Yeah. What's that?
That is the pivotal point in the top. Let me find the page. Yes, here it is from the History Channel. Hold on. This is very interesting. So seppuku is
some seppuku with my poi.
I may be saying it wrong.
I don't know.
Anyway,
It's Japanese or something.
It is Japanese.
I got that right.
Okay. Maybe it's it seems like seppuku. I don't know.
Seppuku.
Anyway.
Seppuku.
It means a like honorable form of ritual suicide.
I was like, Hardy.
That the samurais would use. So it's a grisly act involves stabbing oneself in the belly with a short sword, slicing open the stomach, and turning the blade upwards to ensure a fatal wound.
Okay.
Practitioners of seppuku are allowed themselves to die slowly, but then they usually enlisted the help of I'm not even trying to pronounce that, or second, who would lop off their head with a katana as soon as they made the initial cut. The entire process was accompanied by great ceremony and other rituals. Doomed individual often drank sake and composed a, quote, short death poem. So if we start, I wonder if that's going to be the suicide weekend.
I don't know. Could be the death of the system.
Could be, because it's right at 4th of July.
Commits suicide. Yeah, exactly. That was my thinking, because it's the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Therefore, it might be the death of the system where it self-inflicted suicide, which could be a good thing. Then lop off its head.
Yes. Not Sudoku.
Seppuku.
I think I'm writing it right. I don't know.
Sudoku.
Anyway, so that's interesting.
It's
It
not
is
vowels everywhere. It's bowels everywher.
that's exactly what it is. What I did like about that was that after that peak, because this is emotional change, this is our emotions going up and down. There's the seppuku, and I don't know if that's related to the green dot or if that's in the lower areas of this.
No, it's a good question.
I'm not sure. But so when that moment happens, I do like that the emotional trend goes down, because I think right now everyone is just so prickly.
Yeah. You hit a crescendo and then it's
yeah. So, and then it says for unexpected revelations, progress, advancement. So it's like we have to go through this very hard time of the horror of the faces. I'm not sure what see the tribe means either. But it says danger points, institutional money on the bottom.
Yeah.
So once we get past July, then we should have some revelations, some progress, and some advancement to calm the tensions, looks like.
Should be an interesting year, it seems. Hey, I'm ready. Bring it.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission from God, so I'm ready.
That's right. I think we all are at
I'm
this point.
scared.
Oh, no, I can't pull. There, maybe I can. Oh, I was trying to pull up Telegram. I'm going to try to find that list. So, what have you been hearing, seeing, thinking?
What, in my visions?
Yes,
Oh,
whatever you're willing to share.
it's usually involving a school or an institution of some sort, to where I'm finding my way through, and things are getting removed, and people are showing up from the past, dead and alive, that I'm meeting with, and that's usually what's happening with me. Usually in a school setting, a large institution of some sort.
That's interesting. I just had a dream last night, and I was in a school. And I had these ugly pants on. Just
Just worry about my pants.
yeah, like it was gauchos or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. Learning something. Somehow.
Learning something.
Learning that I didn't put the right outfit on.
There you go.
Trying to put it all together for you.
There you go. One of those things.
No, looking forward to like 3 months out, like a little over 3 months out until the big event in June.
Yes.
Everybody can come, and we can have. I might have a few more motif items there that we can play with and have fun with. So yeah, looking forward to that. Bringing the band back together.
I'm looking forward to that for sure. I haven't seen you in almost a year.
For a while, yeah, October, right?
October, but that's a long time.
That is a long time. That's in dog years. That's like a long time. Dog months.
Yeah.
The dogs got groomed today. They're looking
nice.
beautiful. They got their little green neckerchiefs on, because St. Patty's Day is coming up. I need to get some corned beef and cabbage on Tuesday, or is it Tuesday? I don't know. 17th.
I believe so. It's
All
the
right.
17th is my nephew's birthday.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Let's see.
Everybody loves corned beef, don't they?
Is it Tuesday? 17th? Yes, it is Tuesday.
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day. So.
St. Patty's Day. I've been thrifting.
Oh yeah. Been
stopping at a few thrift shops and getting killer deals on DVDs. Actually, the ladies like me so much that I went there yesterday and ended up paying like 75 cents a DVD instead of $1. So
nice. And you got a whole stack over here, but
volume discounts, so I'm like, accumulate for when I go dark.
So do you have
disconnect from all
freaking
digital media, and internet and all that stuff, and I'm in a cabin by the fireplace, and I got a DVD player. I can pick the movie and put it in, and I don't care anymore. Leave the world behind, right?
Well, before you do that, you may have to.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I know where to find you, and
all
then
right.
I may have to drag you out to California for Bix's birthday.
When's this? What on July 4th, of course, but was he having a birthday party?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe an option then. Maybe I'll do that.
Okay. That might be fun.
That might be fun. Come on.
It's always fun.
What all the wine you can drink, I imagine.
I don't like wine.
All the Pinot
I'll
Noir.
leave that to you guys, but
I might be game for that. We'll see.
Yeah, and then he was talking about going out to the Grand Canyon and all kinds of stuff. It might be cool.
Southwest.
We might go and do like an extended stay.
Hey, you know what?
Birthday and Grand Canyon.
I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
I was born in Arizona, in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and I don't think I've ever been to the Grand Canyon. Huh. It's so weird. I mean, I've been down the Colorado River, of course, and so I don't know how far. I've been to like Bullhead City and what's the other one? Laughlin's up there and all those, but I don't know that that's considered still part of the Grand Canyon.
I have no idea. I don't know. Wasn't that like a big plasma lightning strike, that created that, and not millions and millions of years of erosion?
That's what I heard.
I'm just saying, we live in a plasma Earth and stuff, so maybe that's what happened.
Yep, that is what I heard.
No, that'd be a fun trip.
It would be.
Yeah.
And Jenny's dying to go to one of our meetups again. She's like, when are we all getting together again? So that'll be fun.
She's very fun.
All kinds of trouble.
Yes.
Yes.
Very fun.
Always
She's a very nice person.
She is. She's so sweet. And yeah,
No,
we
she
always
really
have
is.
a great time. Sweet, sweet girl.
Oh, yeah, me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're in. I'll make sure to let him know.
Why not?
Home sales just hit their lowest level since 2008 crisis. So
I'll say, can I buy a Ruta coin at last year's prices?
we are here. I think he's giving away Very right now with the memberships. If you
Is he?
join
Okay.
Road to Ruta, he's still giving away. Last I heard, he was giving away Very. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say or not, but I had a meeting today about a project with some of them. And it's kind of exciting. There's people building stuff.
Good.
And I like to see when people are building stuff like Joe Rotes ruined me for Number Go Up. Because if you want the world to be a better place, it's not about number go up.
No.
It's about use case. And that's how we get out of this prison.
It is.
And so
Why do you think I keep talking about Litecoin?
I know he's ruined me. So
It's not about the money.
that is-
Trust me. It's not about the money. It's about the good energy. That's what matters.
well, and Digibyte, all that they're building.
I know.
I mean, Jared
Energy,
Tate's
good energy well spent that's the key. And
much respect to Jared Tate. He has been working his ass off and building real things for the community.
I know it.
And I made a comment that it was like, oh, fractional reserve lending, but for we the people. And I hope he didn't take it the wrong way, because I meant it as a positive thing, that it was giving us back control. Yeah. You know, because it's like, oh, using, don't hate the player, hate the game kind of thing. Well, what's the game? Okay, well, how do we do that where we the people benefit? And the way he did it is so great that it's like, it not only benefits the person who wants to lock up their Digibyte because they get to have the immediate cash or whatever, DigiDollars, whatever. So they make that choice. But it doesn't hurt the community. The way he set it up, it doesn't then hurt the people. You don't get rugged because some whale washed out.
Can't get rugged. No. Plus, it locks up Digibyte and creates more scarcity of the product and more use case at that point. It's going to cause people to say, wait a minute, this is valuable. I can convert this into a useful thing, and it's backed by my Digibyte that no one else can access until, I pay back the loan that I borrowed from myself in my wallet. And so as more people see that, they're going to say, hey, it might be a good idea to take some Digibyte off the exchange and put it in my own wallet, and I can borrow from myself. So that makes it a real ecosystem. And no, I think it's great.
Yeah, I really, the more time, at first I was really standoffish about it because it just sounded, they were associating with stable coin.
Yeah.
And I think it was a bad marketing push, but that was the way they understood it or were first talking about it. But it's really not that. It's like you giving a loan to yourself.
Yeah.
And you being the holder of the asset. So
no. And as people use it and as it rolls out, once it rolls out on the live net, it's on testnet now, but as it rolls out and people use it, it'll be easier to, explain, and you'll be able to do tests on it, yourself, and use, you start using it, and then you'll see.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh. We've lost. Oh,
I had to sneeze. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got it. I'm like uh-oh.
Oh no.
The dogs are loose.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The dog's walking around with a squirrel in its mouth. That happened to me today.
Oh no.
Yeah, Tilly was carrying a squirrel. I'm like, what? And so I went out and disposed of the squirrel into the field. It looked like it got hit on the road, and she grabbed it.
Oh, Tilly monster.
Yeah. It wasn't fresh. Otherwise, I would have skinned it up and cooked it for dinner. But yeah,
it's a little too organic for me.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else is going on? I don't know. We could go through news, but it's just really not that fun anymore.
Oh, fake news.
I mean, there's so many arrests right now. If you look at your local news stations, not big CNN and Fox and all that, clearly they're not showing the 37 children
No.
being saved. But if you do look at the local news stations, it's like one pervert after another is being
Yeah.
brought in.
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see that. I just wish they would cover it more, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see where all that goes. So
No, that's hopeful. But yeah, you really do see it on the local channels. I mean, if you start doing searches, just start searching it up. I mean, you'll see local newscasts all over the country, and never makes the mainstream news, never gets on the national news. It's always, like you said, about, some newscaster's mom who's missing. It's been weeks ad nauseum on it.
So Sweet I Am is in the comments. He said, Clint, even Sean and I could not fill your shoes last week.
Oh, well,
See, you were missed.
yeah. You have pretty big shoes, actually.
Oh, that was sweet.
Or
So
wide.
it is spring break, and I wonder what your thoughts are. So there's a theory
Yeah.
that we're not in a partial government shutdown. We're in a government, like the government is shut down, and we're
Yeah.
just in the movie.
Good.
And now we're seeing apparently the TSA, like I saw one report where like 30% of them like aren't showing up for work because they're not being paid. And another large portion of them are leaving, quitting to go find other work. And so now we're in spring break. All these families are traveling, and the TSA lines are like literally out the door, around the street.
Nightmare.
Everything's being delayed, all this. So I wonder if we'll like finally be free of the Patriot Act.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't enforce it, I mean, what's a law? Again, if you can't, if there are no police officers, but you have stop signs, it's just, whatever. I mean, look both ways and go. So, yeah, I don't know how that shakes out, because we didn't used to have them, and we flew.
Yeah.
So,
Well, okay. So to that point, I had this epiphany noticing. So we had these F-35s flying. They flew in right over me and Mom. We were driving the other day. Then there was all this hubbub in town about, the presidential plane was here, the light blue one, and they were driving some diplomat around town, whatever, in all these caravans of black SUVs, and taking them to the country club and this and that. And then once the news starts coming out, it's all at the Ebbing National Guard base, which is located at the public airport. And there had been, Mom had talked about, this was a year or two ago, maybe even longer. She said, oh yeah, they're bringing in like 900 military families because they're going to make it an international airport. And
okay, yeah.
the military is going to run it.
Yeah.
Well, it would make sense, except that the military doesn't run most of our airports.
No.
They used to a
Yeah.
very long time ago.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
So JetBlue this week just got grounded. Every JetBlue flight. So what if these airlines are complicit in the child trafficking and are all going to be taken down?
Wouldn't surprise me.
And then air transportation is given back to the military, because that was how it used to be.
It's
What, like in
possible.
the 70s? When was it like that?
I'm not sure. I'd have to do some homework on it. I'm just not good on that.
You were supposed to
side
know
of history.
everything I need to
Not
know.
on that side of history. I don't know.
Uh,
Don't know that one. But it would make sense.
mhm.
I mean, pull them back. All these outposts that we have around the world, bring them home. Get rid of all these, rent-a-cops. I mean, and, have people who are trained to, do the job, as opposed to, I mean, the
To
experience.
protect the people instead of harass the people.
Exactly. I mean, the experiences I've had with TSA, it's almost Barney Fife-ish at this point.
Yes.
I mean, it really is. I mean, I've
Mall
watched it, because I've traveled, since the beginning, and now it's just kind of like, and I'm thinking, wow, yeah, this is doing a lot of good.
Yeah, Blart. What are you
Just
going to
my
do about it?
experience, not saying everybody in the TSA behaves the way that I've witnessed, but
But what have you
not
witnessed?
impressive.
Not impressive. Yeah, I
No,
agree.
not impressed. It's a Paul Blart mall cop.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. It's just kind of crazy right now. I don't know. The movie seems so ridiculous right now to me. Oh,
Yeah.
and I just got kicked out of Twitter again.
Oh, come on.
Dang. It's all right. Just every once in a while, it kicks me out. And then, oh, this was fun. Trump got a white hat today in the White House.
The
We'll put that
Constitution
in the museum.
is in the liner. That's amazing.
The Constitution's in the lining.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
We'll take it off.
I think it's your size.
You gotta check it out.
And look how white it is compared to the other guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll even save the bucks. right?
You would,
Have your name put in there.
Anyway, that's some good stuff.
Got a white hat.
Mm-hmm. My friend Jill, this was pretty exciting. She posted on another platform that we're friends on and talked about like a Christmas Eve or something. She got a call from the White House asking to help service members to purchasing their homes. And so she's got this turned around. It was like within 24 or 48 hours or something. She kind of built this mortgage credit for expanding access to veterans through VA loans. And so now it's finally rolling out. So it's interesting the timing, like when things get requested or asked, and then it has to build, it has to, have testing, all these kinds of things. And then the rollout it's not that long, 1 quarter. So
No, not at all.
pretty quick, and big kudos to her and for doing that for our military. So
Yeah, good.
it's encouraging. And with the timing now that the housing market is dumping, maybe some people will be able to buy a home.
Yeah.
Um,
Got a new Fed chair in May, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
supposed to be, but now
Supposed to be.
Powell's threatening that he won't step down.
Oh, please. Then abolish the Fed. That's simple.
Yeah.
Just that easy. Okay, fine. We're done. We're done here, and all that debt that you have, we're not going to honor it. We're not paying it, and you guys just hold the bag. We're going to print out dollars out of the Treasury. Fine.
And no, Marky, I was not alluding that JetBlue was transporting little people. I was just stating facts, and making a questioning thought about airlines in general, if they're complicit.
Yeah, and boxes at art museums. Let's look into that.
Cabinets that cost tens of thousands of dollars.
Or
Doesn't make
crates, I guess would be the actual word. Crates shipped between art museums. Yeah,
There you go.
something to look at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Demand to fly private without screens. Yes.
Yeah, you get on a private plane, you just get on the private plane.
Yeah. So who was our friend? There was a Litecoin guy that is a pilot and was gonna charge Litecoin for flights.
Oh, what was that?
I can't remember who that was.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's been a long time ago. It was like, I mean a long time ago, 2019 or something, pre-COVID.
Yeah,
Are we
it was
gonna-
back BC.
Yes,
Before COVID.
or PC, pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID PC.
Yeah, we'll have a new timeline.
When it was
Well,
politically
we can have
correct.
Cliff's year 0, right?
That's what he said it was going to be. 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2019 at the Litecoin Summit, when he did that interview with Bix Weir, he said year 0 is next year. It's coming up. And what happened? COVID. They reset everything with COVID.
Mhm.
Wiped it. Started a new era. So here we are.
Yeah.
Year 7. Is it the Jubilee year? Or is that year 8? I don't remember. Ask Jonathan Kahn. He'll
Well,
tell us.
that's right. 7 is the completion in the Bible, right?
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
where we're at with the Shemitah and all that. I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, everything goes in cycles. I mean, it really does. And so, yeah, it's time to get off this little clown tricycle, of the Fed. I know that.
Yeah,
Tricycle.
that's crazy. Marky's having some. So I heard there was big storms moving in this weekend. It's supposed to drop to like
It's gonna
18
get cold.
or something here.
There?
I mean, here, Mom just moved all her
In
plants.
Arkansas?
Yes, all her plants outside. She's cleaning the counters, making room, all this. All of a sudden, 18 on Monday night. She's like, we got to bring it all back in. So I helped her today bring all her plants back in.
And that's pretty cold for down there because you're
It is.
fairly far south. I mean, really.
It's
I mean,
very
when you
cold.
look at the map.
Like typically we get to, I mean, even in around Christmas and cold,
Yeah.
January weather, like it might get below freezing.
Right.
And this 18.
18 is low. Because
Yeah.
I think we're going to be, I looked, maybe 11 for low. I mean, here. So, I mean, that's for much farther north we are here than you. That's really cold there.
Yeah. It's going to be really cold. So Marky, stay safe. She says huge winds and storms and power outages. I just had a map up of the
been
power
windy here today.
outages, but there's tremendous number of power outages. Can I find it again? I don't know. On the, oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. I just need to pop it back up. This was the power outage map from today. 300,000 customers without electricity today, and we're going into the weekend. And so if you know somebody that lives alone or in these areas, please just check on them.
Check on them, take a little bit of food over there, something they can eat right away, just stir some water or just take a little care package.
Yes, a little bit of food and water would be really helpful.
Yeah.
If you have an extra flashlight or something, great, but just thinking about each other.
A cigar and a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
The good
Get through
stuff.
the tough times.
Yeah, the good stuff. The good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Charlie G says they had 70 degrees Wednesday and snow flurries the next day.
Yeah. I mean, here it was 80, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday whenever the storms rolled through, and we were fine. We just got rain. But north of here, there were a few tornadoes. Didn't do a lot of damage, but enough. Well, I mean, unless it was to you. But I don't know that anybody was killed in that. But I mean, I saw a road sign yesterday, or was it today? I think it was today. The wind was blowing, and I see something. I thought it flew in the ditch, and it was actually a no passing sign that got blown over. It must have been twisted.
Wow.
The wind blew it over.
Yeah.
So this is really windy and sustained today.
Wow. Well, and there's nothing to stop it out there.
No, it's wide open prairies, and just you've got
I remember
swept prairies.
the first time Public came to Westwoods, and he
Yeah.
was like, you can just see forever.
Yeah. Windmills 13 miles away. Look at them. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause he's from Jersey, and so he thought that was so bizarre. Like we'd be
Yeah.
driving along, and he's like just staring out the window, just
Infinity and beyond.
yes. Never been able to see that far before
Right.
from Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Kind of
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Wide open spaces.
Yes. I love that song.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. I don't know. I just think we have to get through it, but I'm glad we're all getting through it together. So
Walk through the fire, get to the other side,
that's right. That's right.
eat the pain.
I'm gonna go eat here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat.
Something to eat.
There's so much to choose from. I don't know what to make.
Are you up for Spaces tonight? I think everybody.
I don't
will-
I know they would. I'm trying to technical devices and such. I may not. We'll just see. Yeah, looking for a phone that I can't find. I'm telling you, I'm struggling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't find things. Things are missing. So yeah.
That shouldn't be happening. And yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Let us know.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep. Give us a like, share the video, make a comment on both of our channels. I've got it streaming on Westwood's and on my channel. So you can always check out both of those streams. And there's good people on all of them. But we'll see how this Friday the 13th shakes out.
That's true. It's Friday the 13th. Doesn't that go back to the Knights Templar? They were executed or disbanded or something on March, or not March 13th, but on the 13th of Friday the 13th, I think. And that's where the history of
Okay, so
Owens come from.
I heard a different story today for the first time that I've never heard
I
before,
could be wrong.
but it's actually
Good luck, isn't it?
a women's empowerment thing or something. Have you heard that?
Really?
What's her name?
Yeah, every day of my life.
Lucy Ball. Women's Day, because this is National Women's Month.
Okay.
And so
you
there,
get 1 month. That's it.
yeah, the other 11 get in the kitchen, girl.
Done. Make a sandwich. No.
Yes. Dang, I can't find the video. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was like these big pink feathery things, and Lucille Ball was walking around, and they said that actually before it was told to be something to fear, Friday the 13th, that it was actually something really good. And it was like, women were good luck. And anyway, a positive thing about women. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
A lot of positive things about women.
I know.
Many positive things.
Yeah.
About most women.
Most women and most humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I also launched a meme coin today.
Today. I was just messing around, launched another meme coin. Yeah.
Well, I'm having fun with this, and because I like to learn things, and I'm not very technical. And so I was like, okay, the guys at WBRT are like, no, you can do this. It's like super user friendly, all this. And so I launched this meme coin today, and it is the current winner with 89 million votes towards it. Yeah, and I voted like 500,000 votes. Half of 1 million votes. But I did this doom coin just because my friends at WBRT, they are so black-pilled.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Everything is bad. The war.
Right.
I try to go, well, at least they're saving children. At least something, it's just the movie, I try to be the hoping.
Whatever.
And the boys are all, they're all just like, no, Trump is bad.
Everything's evil.
It's evil. And I'm like, no, everything evil is being exposed. So anyway, a nod to the boys that I love so much.
Fine. Here's your coin.
Yes. So I created Doom Coin, and it says there's no way out. I had Grok help me with this. Elites won, no escape, hodl anyway, humanity extinct, overlords cheering, market crashing. It says black pill is the pill. So there's no way out. The elites have taken over the world and want destruction of humanity. We have no voice, no resistance, no future. Just hodl and watch it burn. This is coin for the terminally backpilled, not another we can fix it hopium trash. Oh yeah. In the picture, he's drinking copium. Not a red.
You found a winner.
I know.
That resonates.
They love it.
There you go.
Not a red pill awakening coin, pure undiluted black pill, the final boss of doomer energy. The elites rigged the game. Matrix is unbreakable. Yes. Society's collapsing on purpose. Your vote, your protest, your memes, all meaningless. Doom is the only token that openly admits it. So I knew the boys would get a kick out of this, and I'm glad it's resonating with the whole community. It's a really fun community over at the Meme Asylum. They have their Telegram group, and people are making memes and having fun, and it's just a lighthearted thing. So
I like it.
Anyway, if you're into that stuff,
Just stack more Doom coins, okay?
I never thought I would.
Just stack more Doom coins next time, they say something.
Well, but
just stack your Doom coins, okay?
Watch the video I did with Sean, or was it with, I think it was with I Am, about Meme Asylum. And it's like, even if you vote on the wrong coin, you still get to mint whatever coin wins, because you participated, you voted. So
Okay.
you really don't get rug pulled, that I can tell so far. But I'm not technical. I'm just playing with it and having fun, and it's super easy to user interface and interact with and all that. So anyway, I'm just sharing something fun that I'm doing and learning. So thought I'd let you guys know about that if you're into that.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. It's kind of funny though. Like, I tried to be all sweet and positive at the beginning.
Yeah.
Ant coin, we're gonna all overthrow the grasshoppers. And they were
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
and then I'm like, Doom coin. They're like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. It's this. I guess it's
That's your
that.
finger on the pulse.
Yeah, it's the sense of humor has changed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's always been the darkness. I don't know, but it's kind of funny.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm. All right. Well, I'm gonna run. So glad to have you back. Missed you terribly, and grateful to everybody in the comments for participating and commenting. And please give us a like and share the video, and check out both of our channels here on the Who Tubes. So we'll see you guys next time, and maybe tonight on Spaces with Westwood.
Maybe.
Follow him in the description.
Yep.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Have a good weekend.
I don't like the government right now.
You don't have to.
I don't trust it anymore.